Welcome back to Good to Know, where we explore the science behind life's biggest mysteries. Today, we're asking a question that has fascinated humanity for thousands of years. Why do humans believe in luck? Is luck real, or is it just a trick of the mind? Why do some people carry lucky charms, wear lucky socks, or knock on wood? Today, we dive deep into the science, history, and psychology of luck and why even the smartest people can't seem to escape its pull. First, what exactly do we mean by luck? Luck is generally defined as success or failure apparently brought by chance rather than through one's own actions. In other words, luck is what happens when we can't find a clear cause for a good or bad outcome. And because humans are pattern-seeking creatures, we naturally try to explain the random. When something goes right or terribly wrong, we want to connect it to something. Luck is our brain's way of making sense of uncertainty. Belief in luck might not be irrational at all. It could be a survival tool. Evolutionary psychologists suggest that early humans who saw patterns in randomness had a better chance of survival. Imagine to caveman. Caveman hears rustling in the bushes and assumes it's just the wind. Caveman B assumes it's a predator and runs away. Even if Caveman B is wrong 99 times out of 100, he survives the one time it's a real threat. Seeing patterns, even false ones, protected early humans. This tendency is called apophenia, the human brain's ability to perceive meaningful connections in random data. Luck is just another layer of that survival wiring, assigning meaning where none may exist. Luck beliefs are ancient and remarkably universal. Ancient Greeks believed in the goddess Tyche, who governed fortune and fate. Romans had Fortuna, often depicted with a wheel to symbolize life's constant changes. Chinese culture venerates lucky numbers like 8 and sees luck as tied to harmony with nature and cosmic balance. Irish folklore gave us lucky shamrocks and leprechauns. Early sailors nailed horseshoes to ship masts for good fortune at sea. Across the globe, people developed rituals, symbols, and stories to attract good luck and repel bad. Because life was unpredictable and luck gave people a sense of control. Neurologically, believing in luck engages several powerful cognitive biases. 1. The illusion of control. We overestimate our ability to influence outcomes that are largely random. Example: blowing on dice in a casino, taking your own lottery numbers instead of letting a machine choose. 2. Confirmation bias. We remember the times luck seemed to help and forget the times it didn't. Example: I wore my lucky socks and won the game, but no memory of the 10 games you lost while wearing them too. 3. Superstitious conditioning. When something good happens after a random action, the brain associates them. Example: touching a necklace right before getting good news gives thinking the necklace is lucky. Our brains are wired to create cause and effect even when no cause exists. Rituals and superstitions offer comfort. Before a big test, athletes, students, and performers often wear lucky clothes, perform specific pre-game rituals, repeat mantras. These actions may not influence actual outcomes, but they reduce anxiety, increase confidence, and enhance performance. Self-fulfilling prophecy. When you feel luckier and more confident, you perform better. In that way, believing in luck can actually create real-world advantages. Different cultures shape how we experience and define luck. In Japan, lucky symbols include cranes and the beckoning Ketmanekineko. In Italy, the number 13 is considered lucky, not unlucky. In China, red envelopes symbolize good luck and prosperity, especially during Lunar New Year. In the United States, four-leaf clovers, lucky pennies, and knocking on wood are common practices. Even though symbols vary, the underlying need is universal. Humans crave a sense of control over fate. Science struggles to prove luck's existence. Randomness, probability, and chance govern much of the universe. Yet studies show that people who believe they are lucky often take more risks, persist longer after setbacks, feel less stress, experience better outcomes over time. It's not that luck changes reality, it's that belief in luck changes behavior. Optimism, perseverance, and social boldness increase opportunity, and what looks like luck may actually be a chain reaction of confident action. Can you become luckier? Research says yes. Psychologist Dr. Richard Wiseman conducted a famous study on lucky and unlucky people. He found that lucky people tend to be open to new experiences, notice opportunities, trust their intuition, maintain a positive outlook. Meanwhile, unlucky people often are more anxious, miss chances because they're too focused on failure, get stuck in routines. How to be luckier? Say yes more often. Pay attention to your surroundings. Reframe setbacks as learning. Stay open, curious, and socially connected. In other words, luck favors the flexible and observant. So why do humans believe in luck? Because we're wired for patterns. Because randomness is scary. Because believing gives us comfort, courage, and sometimes an edge. Whether it's superstition or psychology, luck is part of being human. Do you have any lucky charms, rituals, or crazy luck stories? Share yours in the comments. I'd love to hear them. If this video made you rethink luck, like it. Subscribe to Good to Know for more mind-expanding explorations of how we think, feel, and live. And ring the bell to catch what's next. Luck might be random, but believing in yourself, that's real magic.